Good morning, everyone. How are you? Good to see you. I'm just going to throw this question up real quick because I'm going to do this one just real quick before we kind of get started. So the card that came in overall for us this morning, and I know people are still coming in, but I'm so excited about this card. We have Archangel Raphael. Raphael is all about the power of divine love and healing. It's bringing that strength of divine love and healing and power. Okay. So I just wanted to pull this in real quick for all of us. And so as we get started, so as you put your intentions in our time together, I was so excited about this card. Yay. But good morning, Ronald, Kathleen, Greeter. Good morning, Karen. Welcome. You're in a new spot, I see.
Not really.
Okay.
So this is my office, but yeah. So I'm usually facing that way.
Okay.
But now I'm facing the other way. I'm sorry for being late, guys. I just got kind of sidetracked, and yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. I was ready to do it all alone.
Oh no.
I wanted to say hello to some more people. PMG.
Yeah. Please, while I light the stage.
Dawn, Lori Sue. Good morning. Beautiful. Jima, Pamela. Hi, Diana. GGB's here. And did I say Dawn? Good morning, Dawn Marie. And of course, our beautiful Lucienne, who's keeping the list. So if you're coming on, go ahead and send your question to Lucienne. Mars here.
Just kidding.
Julie, Connie. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Devilish Queen. Hello.
Ooh,
Catherine. Oh, and Mackenzie. That's right.
Devilish Queen.
I love it. All right. I think I got everybody. Oh, Sharon Lee. Good morning. And Lisa. Okay.
Good morning, everybody that she already called.
So, I wanted to do this one real quick before we, really dove in. Hi, Annie. Sometimes, when you start an antidepressant, it actually can take more than 3 weeks to get in your system and really, but it is brutal getting started. So, it can take up to 6 weeks to really settle in. Got the good new hair. So I wanted just to say that real quick about that.
Yeah, this is my natural hair. I would agree with Debbie, Fia. I mean, it seems like it feels like it stabilizes, it gets normal. It's going to take a little bit. And it really, honestly, I hate to say this, but it feels like it takes a little bit longer with you on this one.
Yeah, that's why I was getting I've seen it, I don't know if you all know, but my background is I worked in the psychiatric arena for many, many years. And I can tell you they say 3 weeks, but it really can take up to 6 weeks to really settle in your system and so forth. But you'll know after 3 weeks, you'll start to subtly should be seeing some differences, but I'm feeling 6 weeks on this. Give it a try.
And I think that you can, I don't know anything about meds, so I would ask your doctor about this, but it seems like some of these things could be treated with more alternative. No, let me correct myself. Now, I'm not saying get off the meds. Okay. But what I am saying is like,
Yeah, don't get off the meds.
huh?
Yeah, I'm backing you up on that.
Yeah.
Not
Don't
get off the meds.
Yeah, don't get off the meds. But because what I said kind of sounded a little weird. But what I'm saying is like, so they're giving me a headache right now. And so instead of taking Tylenol, you might want to try to do some muscle massages and things like that to get the headache to go away. So it's like using alternative stuff to get rid of some of the side effects that you're feeling until it starts getting better. Okay.
Right. So, what is that called? What's that word called?
Sublingual?
No, where you bring other things in to help with
Supplement.
Supplement. Yeah, supplementing. Thank you. So, yeah, I was on Scott's Live this morning, and the sun was coming right in an angle, and I started a migraine, and I get where you can't see, like you go blind in one eye. So luckily I had some Advil right here in my drawer and took that to help it go away, but it does mess with I already have a hard time finding words, but it messes with it worse when you have this. And look at this precious picture, you guys.
Aww.
That's my grandson, and he's hugging his best friend, not letting go. Love it. Love it. Had to show that. High Five Paces, Am. Ramona's in the house as well. Supplement. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I love when they help me out. Kim's in the house. So we should, do you have any messages that you want to bring in from Spirit before we get started, Karen?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking, I was packing and kind of thinking of things earlier. And I always find it funny that Spirit sometimes shows me, best way I can say this is, in my belief system, I cannot truly help out an addict or an alcoholic because I've never been there. I think that when you've been there and when you've seen it and when you've experienced, that makes you a really good person to kind of speak on that. Mm-hmm. So it was funny how Spirit always backtracks with me. But for instance, and I won't get into long detail about it, but somebody this week that I was talking to through text messages and Facebook or whatever it was, and I won't bust them out, they can if they want to, said something along the lines of that the few of them get together and they consider Debbie and I teachers. And of course that touches my heart. And that really made me think about making sure that you guys understand that even Debbie and I, when we're pulling the cards or whatever, will ask a question. And sometimes we'll ask it in our heads, of course, not out loud, like 3 times to make sure that we get that answer. So understand that it is only a fraction of what we're seeing. And I'm talking about specifically pendulums. Understand that pendulums I believe, are very divine or ran sort of by the emotion of things. So if you truly have a belief system and that's the way it is, and this is, you're already, what am I trying to say? You're already kind of shading that to come out that way. So I would invite you all to have several different tools that you use. Debbie and I will stare off into space. That's one of the ways that we're getting the messages. We're using the cards. That's the second way we're getting the message. And the third way is we're really putting our emotions aside. When we read, we put ourselves aside. There's no emotion behind it. So that we can feel how our emotions, how our guts, how our body feels. And, there have been times.
And that's what makes it hard to read for friends.
Exactly.
And I've had to say to Karen, I have to put my emotions aside on this one because I feel like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
She really has. So I just, today, because that's what it happens is when I zone out and I started thinking about this situation where certain judgments are being made because the pendulum said so.
Right.
And then I started thinking about the conversation I was having with this person and how teachers, and it was like, it just all came together in that moment. It was like, oh, is that what you want me to talk about? You want me to talk about making sure that you're using several different methods of finding out the answer, not just going, oh, the pendulum said this, so it must be true. I'm not going to deny anything you say and not believe it. You can't do that. So make sure you use all of your skills. There you go, Melly. Pendulums are speaking from your unconscious, and your unconscious is getting input from your emotions. And so, of course, if you want it to come out one way, it's going to come out that way.
Right.
So, that's why pendulums, honestly, do not work for me, because it says exactly what I want it to say all the time, exactly what I want it to say.
Thank you, Kim. I use my pendulum to back up a reading that it's already in place. I also use my pendulum to find things that I've lost in my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's usually the backup. It's not the initial.
Yeah. It's not the initial, and it's not for me too. It's the backup. Mm-hmm. And it's only the backup when I've gotten, a little bit of kind of, I'm kind of, exactly 5 paces pendulum.
Say what I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
I've had some hilarious times with my pendulum, finding stuff in the house or finding stuff that I've lost. And to the point where I'm like, it can't be true. Like what? And it was how I was interpreting where they were saying it was. So pretty fun to use. But again,
just use
all your tools.
Use all your tools. Hi, Marie. That's the main thing, is just use all your tools. Don't just get set in one way and then this is the only tool I'm ever going to use because you think it works the best. Well, energies are shifting. So you'll have to learn more than one way of doing it. And so I would invite you guys to use different modes of things that are coming in. So yeah. Losing all this weight and my clothes are just getting baggy.
Baggy. Lucky. Winter comes and my clothes start getting tighter and tighter and tighter. I don't know. I'm like a bear or something. I tend to put on that little layer in the winter. But that's all right. That's all right.
So I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is doing awesome. So
thank you, Karen, for that, though.
Yeah. So Tuesday, I think Tuesday will be my last live for a little while until I get settled and drive out there and stuff like that. So Tuesday night, please join us on my channel, and then we'll see how long.
That's right, Kim. Winter is for comfort, including food.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And I love baking and all that stuff. And, it's just all kind of happens.
Here's the deal. I hate gluten-free stuff, but man, when Debbie makes some gluten-free stuff, I could just tear that up. I'm just like, oh, yes.
That's like 11 years of practice on that, right?
Oh, Ramona, I am moving on the 24th to Massachusetts. I am so excited to start a new chapter in my life. So lots of surprises, lots of things that I don't know that are coming. So that'll be good.
He's in for the adventure and not going to push the river, right?
What?
You're not going to push the river.
Nope.
He's going to go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Mackenzie lives in Massachusetts.
What?
Mackenzie lives in Mass.
Ooh. Do you mind telling me where?
And then, Lucian, you can throw up that first question for us. That'd be awesome. We can get started. Oh, Melly just went gluten-free. I missed that. Oh, bread. Okay, yeah. Email me, Melly, so I have your email, and I have a really good recipe for bread.
She makes the best bread.
All right, Connie. Is my father the same as my siblings?
I'm going to Falmouth, Mackenzie.
Near
where that's
south, near Rhode Island. Can you clarify this question, Connie, for us?
Well, I'm thinking she's asking, is the dad that she grew up, like, does she have a different dad?
Oh, see, I'm telling you that migraine. You guys are going to have to help me out with understanding questions and stuff.
And it's a bad one because I can feel her migraine. So, love
okay.
ya.
Okay, do her sibs up. Thank you, Mel. Isn't it weird? Because, since I had that stroke, I already have a little bit of that issue, but since I had this migraine coming in this morning, it really messes with it even more.
Yeah.
Okay. It won't hurt my ability to get messages from spirit, but it will. You guys have to help me.
It makes her goofy. Okay.
Yeah, I'll sound really goofy, but you can help me get it out. Oh, good. Thank you, Melly. Okay. Hi, Beth.
I don't have my yes/no cards. I packed those.
I was just kind of taking a look here. And what I'm seeing is 3 are the same and then 1 is not.
Yep.
How many siblings do you have? Because I have 3 the same and 1. Oh, see, I'm going like this. See, I'm already messing up. I have 3 and 1 here. But I'll do a yes or no on that.
I would agree with you, Debbie, because I see her being alone right here. And then it went like this, and they just kind of shifted everybody else over here. Okay. So I would definitely agree that there's something different. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this doesn't feel like someone that stayed in for a really long time. I mean, I think if they come and they come and they leave, if that's what makes sense. They come in, I know my glasses are horrible. They come in, they sleep. Yeah, I don't. So she's got 3 brothers. No, 3 sisters. Wait, 43 sisters. What? Oh,
4 siblings, 3 sisters and 1 brother. Okay, so that would be the separation. So let me go ahead and.
But I'm saying it's different, and I'm saying that this wasn't something that. I mean, it seems like it could have been an affair. That's how I kind of am seeing it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. What?
I'm laughing at Marie's comment, Karen Elizabeth, don't become a masshole. They're bad drivers. I know that. That's what I call them. She said she knew it. She was called the milkman's daughter and never knew why. I feel like somebody that's why I just can't shake it. I feel like somebody comes in You know, it may have happened just a couple of times, and then, you know, it feels like mom's the one that puts a stop to this because she just can't. She doesn't feel right. And then, I'm shocked because then this happens. What'd you get over there?
Yeah, I feel like, this was my first card that came out, showing that, something may have gone on. And overall, I have the two saying no, but with that one red in the middle, I always go, So I'm going to throw again, just to see if we can get a little more of the story now that I'm curious too, Connie, here. Let's get a little more of the story.
Oh, so Debbie, I got to show Debbie this in my packing. This is my brother, guys. This is who is my gatekeeper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
So when I talk about my brother and my gatekeeper, he's one of my people that protect me on the other side.
It's so funny because whenever he comes in, he's always wearing a little something like that. Totally 70s look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel with the story coming out here, we do have. Yeah, I feel like it wasn't like, like, it wasn't, like Karen says, it wasn't like this long-term deal. It was like almost like the stars were aligned, and it was just like like maybe I hate to say it, but like a one night thing, or
maybe two,
maybe a couple, but it wasn't like something they were looking for long term.
Nope.
But yeah, and he comes in here, so I do feel like something happened there. Have you done 23andMe or anything like that? See if you're related to anybody that your siblings aren't. That's what happened to me. Found out my dad was not my dad. 23andMe.
Yeah. I did 23andMe only because I think one day I'm going to find a sister or a brother that does not belong to me. Well, I mean, they belong to me, but you know what I mean. I just have this feeling, so I did 23andMe. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, Kathleen. All right. Connie, blessings to you. Interesting mystery. Oh, they don't do the okay.
What?
The indigenous don't do the DNA testing very often, so that makes sense. So the Native American, they don't.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
All right, so we'll be looking for the next question. We had trouble with this the other night where, Lucine would put the question in like a really long time ago, but it wouldn't hit us for a while. So.
Wow.
All right. Blessings to you, Connie. Okay. Where's my bell? We'll do the bell today. Oof, I don't know if I want to do the bell. Okay, Mars. Message from my who died 2 years ago. Okay.
I need to open up my window shades a little more. Okay.
Mars, is this a male or a female? Because if I open this window, it'll be all the BFFs coming in.
Well, I have a female, but then it's like she morphs into being younger and then being this kind of, female.
Yeah, Chris.
Okay. So being this female that can be a real jokester and real awesome, but then thank you, Connie.
Blessings to you, Connie.
But then at times she could be so quiet, and it's like I'm watching her go from back and forth. She just gets really quiet, and then she's the jokester. And does that sound like someone that? And it's really weird because I'm seeing her in her 20s be like that. Did you know her in her 20s? And does that sound like something she would have done? I need to move this lamp. I'm all purple. Yes, very true. Okay. So yeah, so she's showing me in her 20s, and then she morphs into a little bit older, but then she was this kind of wild, and she's showing me sometimes things just come out of her mouth, and sometimes she may have wanted to take it back, but then she's like, nah, it's already out there. But she changes as she gets older. No, she met in early 40s. Okay. When she gets older, she kind of handles that a little bit more than what she would have in her 20s, because in her 20s, whoo. Yeah. Do you feel her over there?
I mean, she absolutely is here. And, gosh, she's making me feel really like all of a sudden I can barely keep my eyes open, really, really tired, and it's not my migraine. But I'm feeling really, really tired. So I don't know if at the end she was just really tired or run down or something, or if a lot was happening, but I just feel like I can barely keep my eyes open. She's making me feel. I feel like I feel like she kind of had a rough go. Like life wasn't always that easy for her while she was here.
She said, yes, her energy is very, very slow.
Okay. Yeah. Like she's saying she didn't always make the right choices in her life, throughout it, and it goes with kind of what she was coming in with Karen as well.
Yes, very much so.
Like, now hindsight, there's things she obviously would have chosen different for her path. And because some of the things she chose took her down these harder edges to it.
It's funny. You're saying harder. What did you say? Harder what? It's weird how she doesn't know how to say it. It's like a harder consequence.
Yeah. So it's almost like she wants you to know. It's almost like she can breathe easy now that she's on the other side, because life was hard. And so she's like grateful to be there and on the other side.
She understands, yes.
It's like she's showing me too that you're holding her hand, like, in the hospital or whatever, and like you stuck it out with her. Like you're one that
had her back.
Yeah, you had her back. And she that's something that she treasures forever, that you stuck it out with her to the end where a lot of people dropped off. Yeah, she kind of has some rough edges. She had a little bit some rough edges to her. But she wants you to remember the times when you guys would just kind of sit around and laugh at laugh, have a beer, laugh. Of course, it could be metaphor, but, having a laugh, drinking a beer and laughing at whatever. Remember those times you had together. Those meant a lot to her, more than you know. And it's like she credits you for like being like not judgmental. Like you didn't judge her, and that was important to her.
Like, Mars, did you, or does she? Because to me, it feels like, she said we had some amazing times. It's really odd. It's, I don't want to go and diagnose her with anything, but she keeps telling me when I was up, I was up. And sometimes when I was down, I was kind of down. And I would really tag team with what you said about supporting, that Mars was really supporting and not judgmental and all of those things. It's like you saw her for her soul and the person that she was, and you didn't judge her because she shows me being on top of the mountain, at the very bottom of the mountain. There was no judgment about that. You just really stick through it. Yeah. I mean, and there's this, for me, it comes through emotional, but there is just so much praise for you and so much thanks for you that you didn't. And she literally closes one eye and you didn't look at her how some other people were looking at her. And, her heart is so filled with love at the fact that you just accepted her for everything that she was. And
I felt like we were soul sisters. I miss her very terribly.
And she says, I'm always around you.
Yeah, she is.
She is always around you. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's literally, she brings up that picture of my brother in my mind. And she's like, I do the same thing. I'm here for you. So just know that she
accepted me the same way.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, Mars, do you have like a specific, do you have a little garden, or did you before winter or whatever, did you have a place where you have a little garden, maybe flowers or something? Because she keeps showing me this little spot.
Hi, Scott.
To talk to her, that, please talk to her. And then she showed me this little spot with flowers and stuff. So I don't know if you have a little spot where you grow flowers in your yard or whatever, but very, so she keeps, please talk to her, keep her in the loop. Oh, she wants you to keep her in the loop. And then, she's bringing in someone specific, like you guys, you would know this inside thing about keeping her in the loop about someone, but I don't know who that is. But anyways, she loves you very much, and she is with you. Just talk to her, bring her on in.
Yeah.
So blessings to you. Oh, okay. Nothing to have plants. Okay. Well, she's showing me these plants, flowers. They're flowers, but it's something around that. So when you're working with flowers or whatever, please bring her in. Because when you look at, okay, now I'm getting the message. When you look at like your plants or your flowers, it takes you into a meditative state, whether you know it or not. Plants just do that. And that's a good time to talk to her. So, all right, that makes sense. Thank you. All right. Blessings to you.
Hello, Scott. How are you?
Is Scott on board?
Yep.
Oh, welcome. He's also watching the game right now.
Oh.
Oh, we were both nature fanatics. Okay, that makes sense then. Awesome. Okay. Devilish. Does this person and I have a path together? Is this a male or a female, Devilish?
Yeah.
He's watching the Packers.
Female.
Oh, well, I'm seeing a very sexy, deep connection here. Or like a draw to one another. This very, it's like your energies are intertwined on that level, that I don't know what else to call it, but sexual level.
Well, it's really weird because when I asked, and I don't know because this is coming off a left field devilish, but all I keep hearing was the job. So is there something that keeps you guys apart right now? Or is there something up with one of you two and the job? Wonder how much of a lag we got.
Thank you, Kim C. Blessings to you.
In a project. Are you working together in the project? That's what you're trying to say? Okay.
Yeah, kind of waiting for the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Things are imbalanced, and I feel because you're right. This is backing you up right here with the Tower and the 2 Pentacles in reverse. Things are kind of a little bit out of whack due to what's happening in the world.
Yeah, they're working on a musical project.
Okay.
Manifest what you want, devilish. Don't put a person on it, but manifest what you want.
Yeah.
Concentrate on, we just entered a new moon. It's all about manifesting new things. So start saying that you want your partner to be
there's a
guy she's having a relationship with. Okay.
Yeah. I see a heartbreak, but keep manifesting.
Keep manifesting what you want.
Yeah, manifesting what you want, your desire here. And I see it coming in. But the heartbreak there, though, is that possibility of that guy, kind of in between. But keep manifesting, because I see hope, because I feel like they're with this sexual tension or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it is going to turn into a relationship or just an experience, but
don't worry, Sue.
Goes a brownish red. Oh. Toning it down for winter, huh, Lori Sue?
Here, that's what I did. I toned it down for winter.
Interesting, Melly. She sees camouflage, so I wonder if she's ready because she's still camouflaged. I like that, but there is that tension there. So
I asked, what do you need to do right now, devilish? And they said, live moment to moment right now. Okay, trust that spirit has your back, that they're going to help you out, that they're going to guide you, even if this isn't something that is meant to be forever. There's a reason and a purpose for her being right here. So live moment to moment so that you can figure that out and stay creative. Okay, very, very creative. That's what we need to do.
Yeah. Oh, good. And there goes all my cards to the floor.
Oh, nice.
All right, let me pick it up real quick.
Oh, man. I'm watching Atticus just roll in the dirt.
Oh, no. You may want to take him to the spray off shop. I think you can, you know what I mean, where you do it yourself and you spray him down like a car. and dry him stuff yourself.
I think I need to, because he's
Or
just,
you get him in the car.
yeah.
Okay, this is an interesting card coming up for you. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So, yeah, don't contribute. Just be there. Be present and like that. Don't add to it. Allow it to naturally play out. And I feel like there is some, like Nellie said, there is some interest there. That's what they were showing me, that sexual going on.
But devilish, I have never honestly ever seen this sign. But they literally took your heart out of your chest and then they threw it forward. And I'm like, why would you do that? And they're like, exactly. So it was weird. And then I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you throw that out there like that? And then they reel it back in. Yes. So I think if I had to kind of picture what that would mean is like, don't throw your heart all in there, and then the surrender, the drama is like, keep that close, keep it in. Don't throw it out there, show that there's a little bit of
flirty flirts.
Do the flirty flirts and let her be the one to step forward. That's very important, because for some reason, if you're the aggressor and I don't want to say aggressor, but you know what I mean. If you're the one that's taking then she's really going to turn around and go, oh, just be careful with that. But it's fun and it feels good. And just take your time, moment to moment, sister. Okay.
Yeah, have fun in the flirting.
Yeah. Because we all know that's fun. I'm not going to take Atticus to a car wash.
No, they have like car wash ones for.
Okay. Because I'm like, no, that would hurt.
No, but I described it like that. Like this. Oh, I see. Ronald said, take them to a car wash. They have car wash ones but for pets. But it's not outside. I don't know if it's outside or not. It'd be.
I gotta find something, because I just literally saw him shake and just dust. I'm like,
oh, that would wreak havoc on your
allergies.
Mackenzie, there's a tingly feeling on my skin. What is that? Oh, you've got angels and spirit moving all around you.
Yeah.
Fairies do that too. Do you work with any of those?
Elementals,
thank you. We're going to give each other words all morning.
All day.
Do you work with those elementals, Mackenzie? Mars says, just grab a hose.
It's really cold outside.
Yeah, like it's a car wash for pets, but not like, you know what I mean? It's like they have it all set up, and it's too cold right now in Colorado for that, but they do have things like that.
Yeah.
Google it. If not, maybe someone's supposed to start that. So not yet. She doesn't yet. Okay. So, they're working with you. And there goes Karen. I have no idea where she went, but she'll be back. So Mackenzie, they're working with you. It's all being prepared and set up. And preparing you to move into that. I don't know your belief system or whatever, but I'm seeing fairies, angel work and fairies. So that's kind of like a very healing and I'm sure someone in here knows more about fairies than I do, because I really don't know anything. So that would be easy for someone else to know when fairies are assisting you with things. Thank you, Kathleen. So, yeah, you guys help me out with. Okay, so this particular thing, Mackenzie, that's coming in with this, when your dad comes in, you definitely would feel his presence, but I feel like it, you would more intensely feel him in presence, like here and on your shoulders. When he comes in, when you feel this, that's him. Thanks, Constant. I'll have to learn more about him if they are. So yeah, so when your dad comes in, which he does a lot, he's with you all the time. You're gonna, and when he wants you to know he's there, this is how you'll feel it. But with this other stuff going on, and I'm not seeing anybody answer me about the fairies for you, but maybe do some research, what they bring in when they're assisting you to do things, or learn things, or when they come in as your helpers and stuff. But yeah, the angels and fairies. I'm going to throw, actually I'm going to throw an angel card, some angel cards. Oh gosh. So Karen said her Google just rebooted, and she, that's so weird. How does your Google reboot in the middle of us?
I'm like, what is going on? And then it said Google rebooting. I'm like, what the heck?
Weird.
Okay, what did I miss?
We were just talking about, okay, so we talked about her dad coming in, and he comes in more like this, and this, what he was showing me, that she would feel this. But the tingling stuff you're feeling, I was, the fairies and the angels and stuff like that. And I asked around to anybody in the tribe here if they knew when fairies, the elementals come in like that as assisting you in your work, what is it that the fairies bring? But no, I started talking to fairies about my plants and gardens. Okay. Oh, wow. So, okay, that's good. This is good intel, because I don't know much about fairies. So we kind of were going there. She does, and you were here when she said she doesn't work with them yet, but I said, well, they're working with you. They're preparing you.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all you missed. And I'm drawing a couple angel cards because I feel like angels too. I feel like she'll be doing
and
her connection with angels.
You also have to understand that the energy is shifting. And so we're opening up and we're changing and we're doing things different than we've ever, and Constance Campbell, her comment right there is really cool. But they're saying that the energy is changing. So even though you may have not ever worked with something like that, or so you think, they say, that, times are changing where you've got to start paying attention to what really works for you. And yeah, offer the fairies something delicious to eat. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so Beth must have said something that I missed, because she's backing. Oh, the fairies. Okay. And she felt like she wasn't supposed to see them, but there they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her plants finally started growing. I drew the three angel cards for you because I feel like also that the angel energy also is coming in with this, that you'll be working directly with angels. So I don't know if you study angels or whatnot, but I got some powerful cards here. You have the angel of being, and you can see the elements there. You have the all-seeing eye. You have the 2 cups there. So on either side, my soul rests in the truth that my being is eternal. So really having that deeper, higher understanding of your soul self, your spiritual soul self, and the power you bring in. You have the angel of power here coming in as well, again with the third eye, but you have all the elements there. You have earth, wind, and water and fire. Earth, wind, and fire. You know what I'm saying? And the water element there too. And the power of divine love protects and enfolds me. So these are things that are, coming in for your understanding, your empowerment, but also what you will be giving to others. And then you have the creativity, the guardian angel of creativity. And I love that. That reminds me of the fairies. Creative energy flows for me the more I choose to express my feelings. So I feel like the more you step into expressing your spiritual knowing and this field and a deeper understanding, and as you move and flow with it, it's going to be easier for you to work within. And that's kind of what they're preparing you for right now. They're kind of tapping you on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Wake you up.
Blessings to you.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And so what Melly's saying here is exactly kind of, the cards are saying you can step into your empowerment.
Yeah. And like I said, just tell yourself, even if you have to, that's past belief system. You're not supposed to see him or talk to him or hear him or anything like that. So start telling yourself, I can communicate with elementals. I can, Yeah. Kind of like the I am a communicator. That's what you ought to say. I am a communicator with the elementals. I am. So.
Oh, Sharon, blessings to you. Sending you light and love for that headache.
It seems like a lot of us have a headache today.
Yeah. Lots of energy shifting.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, we're going to try to stick with 2 hours, just because I got a lot of packing to do still. I'm trying to get out of this house tonight. So.
All right. So this one's more up your alley. But I'm going to throw some of my medical cards.
Can you, I know what it says, but can you just read it to me?
What is going on with my right leg?
Okay.
They're showing me a vein or some kind of thing that goes up. It's like this. It's like long up into the knee.
And it almost feels tighter. Everything feels tighter than what it should be. And so, it varies from pain to tingle to, does that sound, Catherine, like?
Yeah, they keep showing me this cord or something that goes from below and up through the knee.
Yeah. Also,
yes, that's how it feels.
Okay. Yeah. It just kind of varies, but I'm going to tell you something weird and say, when you have, they say, okay, when you have problems with your feet, your ankles, your legs, that kind of thing, it's because you want to stay stuck. So, always go see your doctor. Definitely don't play around with stuff like this. But MM says there is a saphened vein there. But I would invite you to look spiritually, look at it, as what are you not wanting to walk away from? What are you wanting to stay stuck to? Because that's kind of, when you have those issues. Also, they say weight is another one. Some of us are losing weight like crazy. Some of us are gaining, but some of us are losing weight like crazy because we're finally ready to move, evolve, go. But yeah. Oh, saphenous vein.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay, so looking at it a little more in depth here, we have
Yeah, Melly, you're right. Or what makes you feel crippled in a metaphoric sense. So,
I feel like, I don't know, kind of going along with what you were talking about, movement, bringing in some movement.
Yeah.
But I do with the crossroads coming in here, that is talking about, arteries and veins that, kind of run through, and this is in the challenge. So the challenge is these
Vascular.
Whatever that cord is or whatever it is I'm being shown, that's the challenge here. And needing movement there. So I definitely would go see a doctor, because there's some trouble with it, right? Obviously you're having trouble, but it's important to narrow it down.
Mm-hmm.
With these cards, I know that there's anxiety, there's worry, but with the mice in there, I feel like this is something that needs to be checked out,
Mm-hmm.
and worked on.
Yep. So it's better that you go get it checked out, go get it looked at, and then you have that peace of mind, and then you know what's going on.
Yeah, and with this, it's a reoccurring or whatever. But I feel like it's also something that can be worked on. Like it's something that can be worked on. Okay. Like possibly, once you get it nailed down, it could be physical therapy or something, and to help that so it doesn't become super chronic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanya. Circulatory, that circulatory comes in with that. Yeah. Something about that, but it could literally just be some physical therapy.
Yeah.
But absolutely something not to let go. We always think that, it's just our leg or just our knee, but important area.
Yeah, I kind of like walking and stuff like that.
Keep it moving, yeah.
Yeah, go get it checked out, Christy. It's Catherine, but it's really Christine.
Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah. So
okay.
It's Christine that we're actually reading, not
Okay.
Catherine.
All right. Blessings. Okay.
Tanya, message from Spirit.
Hey, Tanya. It's been a while. Nice to see you here this morning. Or afternoon now, I guess, huh?
I just keep hearing, and I don't know, honestly, if it's, I don't remember every reading we ever do. But do you have a business, a home business or something like that? Tanya, because I saw you downstairs in a home office, and I just got the feeling like, don't give up, keep doing it.
Yeah, and what I'm seeing is I'm seeing you watering plants. So it's almost like, and this is metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard, don't forget to water. Don't forget the nitty gritty that we don't like to do or whatever. It's like, oh, I got to water those plants. I totally forgot. I put it on the back shelf.
Yeah.
And so they're saying, don't forget to water. And so bringing that into the full message here. Okay. So I'm going to draw some cards and see more of the story.
And it's like, I get a bar graph. It's like, yeah, just started growing herbs. So I get this bar graph where it's like, you know, these little lines, but then it starts picking up. But don't get frustrated when it's like this, whatever that is, until it picks up. Just keep doing it.
Okay. Yeah, keep doing it.
Yeah. The cards that I picked out was awareness. So understand that your awareness is where you're at now, what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. You know, you're transforming and things are changing up. And this is something really awesome and really good. So you're transforming all of these things, and understand that you're able to transform because of all the experience that you have. You know, this is just Osha Zen. It's all about the colors of this one. And she's got all her colors, even though she's not showing it, she's got it all. She could do it, you know, so don't give up. It'll pick up. Hi, Prince Charming's mom.
Oh, hi, Prince Charming's mom. Yeah, let's see. Tap into this one. Okay. Well, we have...
That's a good way to put it together, Lori Sue. Tend to your business as you do your garden. Care, consistency, patience, etc.
Yes, that's perfect. That's exactly kind of what's coming through in the cards as well. So you have everything. You have the Three of Pentacles. So you've connected with the right people that have all the expertise to make things happen, right? You have the Devil coming in here, and so it's kind of, and this is in a positive way. It's make things like when I was first seeing this with the watering of the plants. Make it a habit. Make it a habitual thing that you do every day. You wake up at 9 o'clock and you do this, this, and this. Make it a habit. It's going to help you out. Okay.
Yep.
And I see, you know, you have the Two of Wands. This is the center of your reading. So this is something you've put in. It's like an enterprise. You've put it all in motion, and now you're waiting. You know, see the world there. I know this is kind of an anxious spot because you see she has the globe there, but she can't see the entire part of the globe. She only sees the part on her end at all times. So it takes some faith. Okay. But I see that that's hard for you. This is a challenge, and you put it, but you're still kind of like posed and ready for stuff. But so that's kind of hard for you. But you know, in the outcome, I want to draw a clarifier on it because I don't want you to read the card as it is, because it's not as it is. So I'm going to draw another one to go with it to help you understand better. You know, I don't know what you're doing, but I just want you, I don't want you to read the card because it says the Tower, but I want you to see that things were shaken up and it's falling into place now. But I know that you felt it, but don't worry, it's falling into place. And this was supposed to happen. Like this shaking up and this, whatever you shook up was supposed to happen that way. And it's going to fall into place is what this, and it goes with Karen's transformation cards, right? What'd you say?
Transformation cards. Yeah, but I don't have those. I don't have I packed those up.
No, I mean the card that you just pulled.
Oh, experiences. Hold on, let me get experiences. Transformation. Yes, yeah. Transformation. Yeah.
So, and I see things that it will come back into balance. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. So that's your message. Oh, should we draw? Did you draw?
I drew 3 of these. I don't know why
Okay.
3 kept coming out for you 3. So contemplation, just kind of think about what you're going to do before you do it. You know, test it out, look, see where it's at. They want you to be very gentle with yourself. Okay. Right there. So be very gentle with yourself. And finally, when it's all said and done, when you get through this transformation, there's going to be a huge renewal of peace. So awesome renewal of peace, and that'll be good. So
that's what, exactly. The Justice card.
You know, just understand that some of us are transforming and some of us are going through a lot of stuff, and we just need to take it one day, one step, and don't swim up the stream. Let it go. Okay.
Yeah. Blessings. Okay, so now we're doing Catherine. Blessings to you. All right, here we go. Catherine, does my mom have a message for me? So she comes in immediately with, and let us know, Catherine, please get on the chat. But she comes in immediately. She had a book in her hand, and she has like one of these in it, and
bookmarker.
Bookmarker. So she puts the bookmarker in it, saving her spot, and she kind of looks up, and she's just very like a serene. It's a very serene scene that she's showing. She seems very, very serene herself. No big swings either way. You wouldn't ever really see her super, super crazed, angry. But you also it would be rare to see her laugh and just unabashedly laugh either. So I feel like there was a real balance to her, but she was very serene, but she had this inner joy to her, like an inner strength and joy. Is this familiar to you? Is this your mom?
She still hasn't said anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Fia, we got your question in the very first one. So you were the first one on the list.
Yeah, we did you first.
Catherine, does that sound like your mom? So the reason why we ask you, if there are those of you that want to connect with people that have passed away, is every time we say something and then thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya.
Tell us, yes, that is, or, no, it wouldn't have been that. We get stronger and stronger and stronger every time we hear that, yes, this is how this person would have been.
Yeah, so I don't know if Catherine is still here. But her mom is.
Yeah. I say let's give it just a little while.
Okay.
Because I know it took a little bit to answer.
That's true, yeah. Trying to see from my...
Yeah, keep talking to mom.
Oh, I was just kind of looking on to see which is quicker. Okay, so my YouTube is quicker. Yeah, that's right, Okay.
Well, in Am, it's not like sometimes, the door opens and it might not be that mom, but it is someone else's mom.
Right.
So.
Because when we opened a door to mom, all y'all's mom come through, so.
We laugh when it's usually, can you get a hold of my dog or my cat? Because then we're full of dogs and cats in the room. So, all right, Catherine, hun, are you out there? We need to know. Okay, it's up to you.
You know, Mom will hang out. We can, if she, yes, she says my mom was like that. She's here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I just, again, I'm tapping back into her energy and just this sweet, precious joy about her. I feel like she liked things. She created her home to be that place that brought comfort to herself, and in her hopes that everybody who entered would feel loved and cared for in that manner. The attention to details that she put in, and she keeps taking me back to the book with the why can't I ever know what those things are called? The bookmarker. And it's like this is a message in this about saving her spot. Like
she said, yes.
Saving her spot. And is she saying thank you for saving her spot? Like,
thank you, Mackenzie.
Blessings, Mackenzie. So does she do you save a spot for her? Do you recognize, like, when you have get-togethers or when you hang, whatever, do you say hi to Mom, or do you have like a special spot for her? Because she keeps bringing me back to this saving the spot. Anyways, I see her.
She said yes.
Okay. So she's thankful for that. And I see her kind of going around your home, and like, if you had flowers out, she'd be kind of touching them, and she enjoys the little things that you do that remind you of her, but you do it in your home. She sees that, and I can just see her just going around and kind of touching things and sorry.
Yeah.
Doing things. Doing things like that. And I feel like there's little messages that she leaves you, and that you would understand those messages, but she definitely sends you little messages that you will come across, and you're like, oh, that's that has to be from my mom. So, but she loves, she just, she's so tender. I don't know. But blessings to you, Catherine. Do you have more there?
No, actually, as soon as she wasn't answering, she left all to you. Okay.
So I'm gonna ask your mom to draw one of these cards for you. I always love doing this and getting the messages from your loved ones through the cards here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up here before it's gone. But we're still on you, Catherine. Okay. All right. And she's bringing in surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Blessings to you, Catherine.
Julie M., we are not taking any more readings today. The list is closed because we try to stick to 2-hour mark instead of, we used to do 3, but we try to stick to a 2-hour mark. So the list is closed, but please feel free to join me on my channel on Tuesday at 5:30 Mountain Time.
Interesting, Melly.
I did see it for like a quick second, and then all of a sudden it disappeared, and I'm like, huh, I wonder how she took that off.
Oh, Google's being weird. Sorry, Melly. I don't know what happened.
So, Julie, we also do Sundays at 11:11 Mountain Time. And then Friday nights, Debbie has her stuff she's been doing on Friday nights at 5:30 Mountain Time.
And yeah, we're so grateful for your support. I wanted to find.
Yeah, Melly's deleted by Google moderator team.
Oh, interesting. What'd you say, Melly?
Oh, Pat, I'm happy we were able to give you that. So Pat says, thank you, Karen and Debbie, for encouraging me to connect energetically to encourage my dad to transition a couple of weeks ago. He did pass peacefully last night. Our hearts go out to you.
Oh, giving you a big hug.
Yeah, big hugs from the group. Everybody send her some love and light, please. Thank you, Julie.
And I'm putting my website up here. I wanted to give a shout out to myself.
Okay, you can do that. We'll let you.
Yeah, so I still have openings this month for readings, private personal readings. I do spend an hour with you, sometimes more. I don't like to put a time limit on things, so you'd have to calculate out at least an hour. And we really get to do a lot of fun stuff, getting into questions. Loved ones come through to help with the questions a lot of times. And so, so I still have openings this month and booking into December. So please come and check that out. And that's my website, freebirdspirit.com. All right, end of the commercial. All right, guys. Oh, Lucian.
God, it's getting really cold in the basement.
Thank you, Lucian. Okay, here we go. General reading for 2021.
Yeah, I decided.
Did we ask her birthday, Am? What's your birthday so we can do your numbers real quick too. Thank you, Tanya.
I'm gonna run upstairs and get. I'm gonna go get a sweater.
Yeah, the sun is starting to go low fast.
So I did a box spread, but I'm gonna run up and get a sweater and then I'll be back.
I would love that, Mars. And I'm also, I do have a sliding scale during this COVID time because I absolutely understand the times we're in. So I have a kind of a COVID special going. So so you can check that out and see where you would fit. So yeah, I want everybody to have a reading. I am looking for something. Oh, Am. Did we get your birthday? Am, are you still here? So yeah, give us your birthday so I can do your numbers. I don't see Am. So we can go on to the next person, and if Am pops back in, we'll start on her reading.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. Okay, that's all right, Am. All right, I was going to do your numbers, your life path number, and your number for
No, she doesn't feel comfortable
understanding your year to come. So, but you can do it yourself. But we'll start on just your general reading for 2021.
Okay, so I got some cards pulled. Do you want me to start?
Yep.
Okay, so there's going to be some sort of commitment that's going on. And so whatever this commitment thing that you go, it's really weird. It evolves all around money. And the middle card is all about movements. Movement is the thing. And movement can be moving your spiritual self, moving your physical self, like literally moving. All the cards around it is like, there's going to be, even though money's hard, money's coming your way, money will come. So just look at it like it's coming. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be great. But there is new money coming. And it almost looks, if I had to guess, are you selling a house or something that has to do with some, because this is all about selling something, and it goes fast. It's like a pain in the butt. It's hard, but then it goes really quick. And then there's some movement. So I'm wondering if that makes sense to you. And I'm looking over here at that's why I'm looking, because the YouTube is going a lot faster. But yeah, so it's just really kind of, it looks like there's a lot of movement, a lot of things changing for you. Money's going to be coming. Those things, yes, I always say it's like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it gets easier, but there will be facing some hard times, and you'll master that, and it'll be just fine. So yeah. So I just asked she said she's not selling anything right now, but it may happen in the future. And that's what I'm seeing is, when I had asked later on, what's going to happen for 2021. So that is the future. But, if you go to sell something, just write everything down, keep logs, just saying, keep looks, keep transactions. But, overall, I feel it's going to be okay. What about you, Debbie?
Okay, so I will go to this first. So Spirit is bringing in also to surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. So finding those moments and places that bring you joy and light and peace. Because I feel like there's a lot of noise going on around. Mm-hmm. And surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So that just backs up what was coming in. But I want you to do this, Am. I think this will be helpful for you. I made up a birthday, so this is nobody's birthday that I know of. So for all of you all who want to possibly do your life path, or if you don't know it, this is how you calculate it out. So it would be the year you were born, the day you were born. Oh, I put the year twice. Dang it.
So it's the month you were born, the day you were born, and the year that you were born.
Here,
so if you look at it, she does it like 3 plus 23 plus 1978. or I would do it 3 plus 2 plus what,
Yeah, I just wanted to get it up
Yeah.
there. I didn't want
So
to,
mine would be,
and I'll show them how to do it. I'll show them. So you do,
mine's 27/9. Use my birthday.
that's all right.
3/16/70.
Oops. Well, because I already have this one all calculated out. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm totally into this right now. Like, I'm going to do this.
Well, she's going to do that, and I'm going to do this.
Okay.
So remember to pause. Remember to pause when things are tough, when things are, just out of whack. Just remember to pause and take a stop. Sometimes when things are happening that are traumatic in our lives, it's the pause, it's the stop. Maintain your childlike spirit. Have fun, maintain your childlike spirit. And then finally, vulnerability. So be okay being vulnerable. I mean, sometimes in the vulnerability of things, you really learn about yourself. Okay.
Yeah. And Emma, it really combines with the cards that Spirit chose for you on this side, is that, finding that place where you can just let go of noise and all that. Okay, so you add your month and day together, okay? That makes one number. You always narrow it down to a single number, no matter what. If you come out with the 24, it equals a 6, right? And then you add it to the year, and that equals your life path number. So you can see 3 plus 23 is 26. So that would be 8. And then you do 8 plus 1978, right? And it all comes out to be a 6 on this one. So whoever this person is, their life path is a 6. So now, if you want to know your year, the year that you're in, instead of 1978 or your birth year, you'd put, so we're all going into 2021, you put 2021 there.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
So you would add 8. So on this thing, you'd add 8 plus 2021, and that comes out to 2021. 8 plus 5, so 4. So this person would be going into their life, their personal year number of a 4, right?
So if it's a double digit, if it ends up being a double digit like mine right now, ends up being 15. So you would add the 1 and the 5, and
so that's peace, love, and harmony for you. Yeah, 6.
Oh, peace, love, and harmony. That's what I need right now.
Yep. And so thank you, Melly. You have 11 and 22 and 33 that are called master numbers. And so if you narrow it down and it's 11, keep it at 11. You can take it down to a 2. That would be like, if you're not in your highest self, then it would be a 2, so to speak. But yes, I'm an 11. So that's it.
I'm doing math.
A 6, yeah. So Melly says 6.
What's an 8?
So an 8 is that's the year you are building your business and finances are coming, not building it, but you're reaping the
reward,
greatness of work. Yeah, what you've put in. It's a very I keep hearing the word
entrepreneur.
But money, it's a successful financial year, really. But yeah, if you want to go deeper, Lori Sue. Oh gosh. Taste of Melon's a 9. Are you a 9 too, Karen?
No, I'm a 6.
Oh, okay.
This year, well,
no.
Oh,
Your life path.
Yes, I'm a 9 for night life path.
Yeah, Tasty Melon's a 9 too. Lori sees a 7.
But my this year is
personally you're 6. Yeah. So a lot of people are going into the 6th year.
good.
In harmony. I love it.
That's what I need.
Mellie's seeing a side hustle that might grow into a full-time thing. I love it for you, Am.
Which would make sense with that change and that money coming in. Yep. I hear you, Beth Galactica. I hear you. Yeah. Your whole family's an 8? Wow.
What? Wow.
All right. Wait.
Personally, you're 5. Ooh, Sharon's a 5.
I love when Derek
look these up. You can look them up and check a couple different sites because some of them are kind of. So make sure you double check yourself on different sites, but you get a gist of it. It kind of helps you understand yourself a little more and other people around you if you do their numbers.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Some people do personal years from birthday to birthday, and some people do it from January to January. So I do mine birthday to birthday, but you can do however.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have our next question?
I think it's already went up and past us.
Oh, okay. I'll go look.
It is timestamp 12:43 with Lucy and D Spark. A friend was diagnosed with cancer. How can I help him?
There it is. Got it. D Spark, diagnosed with cancer. How can I help him? You know, I'm seeing that the first thing that came out was don't be afraid of his cancer. Don't be afraid of, you need to just be you and continue to be that consistently. He'll lose a lot. People will fall away from him because they don't know what to say or do. It scares them. Cancer scares them. And so subconsciously, people will back away, not even knowing they're backing away because they don't know that that's what they're doing, but it happens. It will happen. And also people will just, I don't do this, like that and kind of back away. But it's important for you to be absolutely consistent, be consistent of who you are. They don't want to feel sorries and they don't want that, but he's not going to want that, but he's going to want you to be true and consistent. That'll be what he needs and support. And don't be afraid. When everybody else is afraid to knock on his door, don't be afraid. And, this is his Goliath. He doesn't have to face it alone. You can help him. You can be with him.
Yeah.
And however you can, if there's a distance between you, then, do it however you can. Make it genuine of how you would do it. And allow him to speak his truth no matter what. Don't try to fix him. Don't try to say, oh, it's going to be okay, or this or that. Allow him his truth throughout it. Just be that strong support is what I'm getting.
And sometimes you don't sometimes you can just listen. That's it, without giving the answer. Sometimes people just want to be heard and just want to vent and say the things without someone trying to fix it for them. And so I agree with Debbie, just be with them, be present. And, when you can, send as much pink healing light as you can,
Let's all just do that now.
Yeah.
We can all be sending light healing light and love to him right now, and to you as support. And be that consistent person who's sending that healing, even if you have to write it down on a piece of paper and put it on the fridge, whatever you do, just to keep those reminders, to keep that energy flowing.
So I want to comment on what Beth Galactica said. No, it's actually kind of what we always say is, even though you don't get a reading, you still can get and hear messages through every single reading that we talk about. There's still something that's in it for you, even for those people that are sitting back. You know, there's 35 people in the room, but maybe only 10 of us are talking, you know? And so there is messages within every single thing that we say, as long as you're able to listen to it and you're able to really listen to all of it and not think, oh, that's just for her. If it resonates with you, then take it as advice, take it for what you need. So, all right. Sorry. I wanted to.
No. And, you know, the Spirit is backing it up with surrender your fear of intimacy. And that's bringing me back to the message of, surrender that fear of being a part of this journey with him. Okay. Don't surrender your fear of, like, who am I? And, you know, like this, don't be afraid of going towards it. You can continue to open your heart to him, and the growth of this relationship, it hasn't paused. A lot of times when people start into this journey of Cancer, it's like everything, relationship growth goes on, everything seems to pause. This is not a pause. This is a continuing growing and becoming even more. Okay. So that's what's coming in. Blessings to you, D-Spark, and we are sending you light and love and him.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Book Bewitched.
Yay. Love you. All right. We have Sonali. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope I am. Sonali, a message from Divine Spirit. You know, what I'm seeing is literally like divine hands over top of your head, and this light coming down, and you're kind of just bent there. You're feeling kind of unworthy about something, like, am I worthy of carrying this through? And Spirit is saying, you are divine. You are a divine spirit as well. And this is a divine calling upon you to move forward, to move forward in whatever this is, whatever this divine thing that you've been given to move forward in, whether it's healing or whatever this is, because I'm not getting it clear on that. Maybe Karen is.
I've got something so weird going on this end. It's not even funny.
Okay. So, but the message for you is you absolutely are worthy of this, because you are divine. You are part of the divine. So that needs to, it's back to my surrender cards. Surrender that, and allow this process to come through. And I'm going to go ahead and throw some cards if you want to go with your.
Yeah. I mean, when she was saying and surrender that, and you are the divine, I just got this feeling that you kind of, you beat yourself up more than most people would. And so it's like, what they keep telling me is, number one, how can you expect, and this is a pretty harsh thing, but I want you to really look into this. And, you beat yourself up and you tell yourself your words in your own head are so negative. It's like, when you can't love yourself, how do you expect anybody else to love you? Okay. So the love has to start with you because you are divine. And I keep hearing God didn't make any junk. And then the reason why I was laughing was because I'm watching you run down a hallway and you're opening these doors and it's like you're trying to hurry up. And it makes me laugh because a lot of us feel the urgency in figuring out our life path or what we're supposed to do to help each other. And we need to figure it out fast. And so you had that urgency of, I need to figure out my path. And you're running down this hall and you're looking in and you're, yep, nope, nothing's there. And you slam the door and you look and nope, nothing's there. And you keep slamming. You're literally running down this hall, opening up doors, looking inside and slamming it. But you didn't realize that in every single room, there was something in there that you could have learned. So however this fits, remember, Spirit speaks metaphorically. You need to slow down, take your time, because there is no rush in this. You just being a divine soul and you just being present in every single day and present in your heart space to tell people those little words like, thank you so much. I am so glad you're here checking out my groceries. I'm so glad I got to spend this time with you when really you can't stand grocery shopping. But it's to find all those beautiful moments that we can be in the space of love to give to somebody else. And you know, they just say, slow down with trying to find what you're supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Because you're missing so many beautiful things by opening up that door and not seeing that if you just would have walked in and peeked in around the corner, there would have been so many beautiful gifts. So however that fits, Sonali, you know, just slow down, however that fits. Okay.
And some more of the message here for you is surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So, you know, just really walking in the belief in who you are. And I drew the 2 angel cards, and the first one is being, and we had this one earlier, which I love.
Yeah.
A powerful card with that third eye coming in and the 2 cups and the joining together there. My soul rests in the truth that my being is eternal. So knowing who you are in that true divine self of yours. The next one that came in, and I love this for you, the Angel Prince of the East. Okay. And it says, I purify my mind by affirming my worth and honoring my choices for love. So this is all about affirming your worth. The angel of the East. The East is a place of new beginnings and new cycles and new action and new deeper understanding. This is where you receive your new gifts coming in. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what they were showing me in the spirit with these coming in. And you are worthy. So walk in your worthiness. So blessings to you.
Yay. I just posted our Facebook group. So if you're not on our Facebook group, please feel free to join it. It's called The Way Showers, and it's spelled like that.
Lots of love and support there too.
Yeah. So my sister is ignoring me. Yay. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. What's up with that?
My sister is ignoring me. What's up with that? Well, Go ahead.
No, go.
Thank you, Catherine. Blessings to you. I was just sensing.
I'm sensing sadness.
Yeah, like she said, there's stuff going on with her.
You know, how am I going to fit this here? What am I? You know, I mean, like she's moving how am I going to do this? And then there's a little bit of shame. There's so much going on right now that I can't think outside of myself to, I'm trying to sort it out in my own head. So how am I supposed to talk to anybody? Or does that make sense?
Yeah. And I feel like, it's not even like she's knowing that she's doing this.
No,
I
she
feel
doesn't.
like there's just like she's in this haze, this fog. I'm going to throw some cards, but I feel like something, like you said, I feel like something's going on.
Yeah, it's just I've got a lot going on. I mean, and then I tried asking, and it's like I'm trying to sort through things. I'm trying to figure out, where am I going to put this? How am I going to, and it's almost like having too much on your plate to now you got to face this, and how am I going to, what comes first? What is the urgency of what needs to be done first? And I'm so confused, and everything.
Like almost like it's just overwhelming, so backing away.
Yeah. And so, and don't take, what I heard from the very beginning was, don't take this personally, Kim. I mean, she really is trying to figure out where all this goes.
Yeah.
And I would agree, Melly, shame, guilt. I mean, it was really weird. It was just, I feel like I'm dogging on, please understand, Kim, when I say it's like they stick me in her emotions. They give me her emotions. So, there is a little bit about beating up on herself, and there's, woulda, shoulda, couldas that go on. Hi, Bernice, welcome. But there's a lot of, I'm just sad, and I'm in my own space. And I'm not thinking about how I'm not calling people back. I'm not thinking about how I'm totally pulling back until people start telling me. But be gentle with her. I would say, she didn't speak to her at her aunt's funeral yesterday. Yeah, don't take that personal.
Yeah. She's stuck in her own. This is her alone. She's stuck in this alone right now.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there may be some information that she's hiding in her own heart.
Yeah.
But I feel like it needs a little time before you. But it's almost like this information is not true. Something she's holding on to that's not true, that's taking her down in this place. She is sad, but she's believing something that's not true, and she's hiding it in her heart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's not about you, though. I don't see that it's about you. It's something else.
From the very beginning, they said, don't take it personally. Thank you, John. John said he donated via Cash App. So,
John, thank you. Blessings to you. Oh, and John wants an outlook on the rest of November.
So, yeah, don't take it personally, because it's not yours, Kim. It really is not yours. She's not, I'm just in my own space. And then literally they stuck a tornado that just went around me like this. And it's my own tornado going on. And I just can't see past my tornado. And I'm not doing it deliberately. I really am not. So to send her, we talk about sending her pink light and sending her healing light. And that's what I would do for her right now, is just send all the love to her. Imagine if love was a color and it shot out of your heart and it just shot straight through her. And that's what you can do, because, I just feel like she's hurting right now.
I'm trying to, I want to, sorry, I'm still like in it. Yeah. It's something she keeps revisiting. It's kind of like a little bit of a cycle for her.
Yeah, she's perseverating. She's perseverating on something.
She feels, I feel like, and it is in her own mind, but here's the deal, Kim. Does she feel like she's on the outside of like you and do you have another sibling? She's feeling on like things have been hidden from her, or she's on the outside. So this is something that she's going through on her own, and it has nothing to do with you. But she's caught on to something like in her own mind that she feels like something.
It's funny that you should say that, because as soon as you said that, I got a dog that latches onto something and doesn't let go.
Right, like she's latched onto something and made it a truth that's not, and so really.
We lost our mother this year, and my brother manipulated my mother's dementia and basically cut us out. So my sister and I became extremely close, and all of a sudden, no
more. Okay, so something about that, because I have the Three of Cups coming in reverse, has disrupted your unity. And she keeps perseverating on it, okay, with the devil, over this something. But this lie came into this information that she's held on to. So it's about communicating and getting to the bottom of it. But her sadness and her loss, she's so caught in that she can't see through the clouds the truth. Does that make sense? So, I mean, it's up to you, of course, Kim, how you want to approach this. But hopefully that gives you a little bit of idea of what's going on.
I think, Beth, we're all having issues. Trust me, I've been a puller away these last 3 months. So
I'm the worst at the typing. You saw that. So, but we're sending this situation and you, Kim, some love and light. Blessings to you. Thank you. Yeah.
It's weird. I watched Mom be harder on you and different than you.
Me too.
But it's not because you got this. Like the rest of them, I feel like we've got to go coddle and, oh, you're okay. But it's like, you got this. And I don't have to do that. And so
I was tapping into the same story over here as I'm watching, that you also trigger her.
Yeah.
Because you're similar. But also that, because she expects out of herself, how we always expect so much out of ourselves. She expects stuff out of herself and she expects it out of you because you guys, there's a similarity. And
you're more like her and stronger than most of them. Nailed it. It still hurts. It does. But
yeah, definitely.
But it's really weird too. And I believe differently. Okay. I believe that soulmates don't have to be spouses. They could be friends. They could be like, I really heard soulmate. Your mom and you are like soulmates where you push and trigger each other to grow. Sometimes she doesn't, but that's what I heard. It was weird. Yeah. Yeah.
But the trick is how to kind of let that emotion move through you, that hurt emotion, because you don't want to stuff it. Don't stuff it because that just creates a whole nother madness. So allow it to move through. So I recognize what I'm feeling right now. Get a towel or your arm, just scream it out in your arm and let it release out, and then get a new perspective of the situation because you kind of know what's going on, right? So, but don't push it back down, because you've been doing that too long.
Yeah.
And
then you start
to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then pretty soon you're the one you're the one that has power over the emotion. So it won't take you down the notches anymore. So I'm going to pull 3 cards here.
I pulled 1. So I like the way that Debbie said, if you have to, breathe out. So this is saying just catch your breath. In those moments that you recognize what the issue is, it's time to take a breath, really kind of process through that and let it go. Know that, I mean, honestly, then they put me in her shoes where, you know, she is being nasty or being super rude or, and it really is, you just got to look at her and send her as much love, because that's, yeah, you can't own that. 5 Paces says, yeah, it's driving my heart, my health issues down. Yeah. Don't let somebody.
Super important. Spirit made it very clear to somehow find a way to allow it to come through you, stop pushing it down because it was still from you, which it is, your health. So literally take a towel and just go into it or whatever. And when you're feeling it, do it a few times. Turn on, you know, a loud song and just do that through it. Just scream through it as you release and know that you're releasing this and getting to that grounded place.
Yeah, that's
okay. And really back to the inheritance of what's truly supposed to be there between the two of you. And it's going to create a new place of heart communication, because you're going to have a higher understanding to what's going on, and seeing the perspective from your soul self, seeing her as this human being. Yes, she's your mom, but she's also just a human being having this experience, right?
Trying to do the best that she can.
Yeah.
Even though she's nasty, nasty, nasty.
Yep.
So, much love to you, 5 Paces.
We all are giving you a hug. We all have mamas too.
Yep. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, we're almost at our 2-hour mark.
Yep. So we have one more to go. We can do one more. And I feel like just John, if we do a little different here. I know that most channels, some of these channels you can get on and you give your donation, and then you get read. We start a list right at the beginning, and we go through the list. Donation is just if you wanted to gift energy, share energy that way. It's not required. So I understand that you did gift on CashApp, and so however you. So anyways, all that to say is we do it different here. So and you know, you don't need to donate or share in that energy to get a reading, but you do need to get on the list early.
Thank you, Book Bewitched. So while you're because Belinda's dad's coming in pretty slow for me here, I will speak about John's question, and then this is for everybody. So remember that it is a new moon, and you really need to start manifesting the things that you want. And this is a general, but I'm also speaking to John as well. So, because they're telling me I need to tell you this. So it is very important that you really, really manifest, and they're showing me vision boards, guys. And I know that we talk a lot about that, but this is definitely vision boards for the next 2 months. Some of you are 4 months out. So what do you want to see? those of you that are grasping and they show me people trying to grab at something, you're going about it the wrong way. You're going about it with the intent of, I'm never going to get this, or God, I really need this. You need to stop that. You need to act as if you already have it. That I already have this money. I already have this job. I already have this new life. You know, whatever you are trying to manifest, the car, the spouse, whatever it is, you know, that's what they keep saying. So manifesting is very important during these last couple of months. So please do that. Understand that if you're going into the next, or let's just say the end of the year with fear and, oh my God, how much worse is it going to get? It is going to get worse. So just keep saying it's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. Okay. So that's what I got for general. As soon as I read John's, it needed to be said to everybody. Specific.
Perfect.
Be very present about what you're saying, about what you're thinking, and about how you're feeling, and try to stay in your heart space as much as possible. And now I'm going to do my plug. Trying to get to 1,000 viewers, guys. Still not there. So please, here's Elizabeth Sage Healers. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Belinda and your dad coming in now. So is Belinda here? Because Belinda, I really need you to be right here with me. So please let me know you're here.
Yeah, I can't feel her dad. Hopefully when you start, I'll get it.
Yeah, I have him here. He's still here. Oh, yep, you're here. Okay, so please stay right here on the.
Okay, so Belinda, as she's talking, you need to be saying, yes, he was like that, or I can get that, or I understand that. And the more she hears that, the stronger and more intense the connection gets.
Yeah, so because I want to make sure this is your dad. He's coming in, and he's coming in kind of he's showing me that he was strict, like he held the line, sometimes too much. And he is bringing in an energy of being sorry about that. He felt that that's how you did family. You keep it in line, with the strictness, edging on almost abuse. Now I need to know if this is your dad. But he's coming in, he's sorry because he missed the mark. He missed the love part. That's how he showed love, was keeping this box, so to speak. You keep your family, everybody's in line type of deal. And that was how he did love. So I feel like he missed the mark on love. But I need to know, Belinda, if this is not your dad.
Very neglectful.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what, Debbie, and I would say yes, because I saw the same thing. I mean, it was almost like a little, very absent. Okay.
But when he was there, it wasn't even the love was not whatever. You wouldn't have felt love. You would have felt more fear around him or something, is what I'm sensing. And he's coming in with a spirit of sorry, that there was love, but he just didn't know he wasn't showing it. He said were you silly?
Transactional.
Yes. Were you silly when you were little? When you were a little girl, were you tried to bring in silliness and fun? Was that something that you did in how we all take some kind of role in the families? Were you that silly one? Because he's showing me what he really saw, what he didn't ever say.
She wasn't allowed to be.
Wasn't allowed to be, but it was in your spirit to be like that.
Oh, Belinda, man, I don't know if she's reading for you or for me. Woo! I'm telling you, I'm like, holy crap.
So he's saying he's also sorry about squashing that spirit in you, because you had it. You had it in there. It shined. It came out every once in a while, even though you weren't allowed. It was there, and he loves that part of you. So maybe you're more silly now, and you weren't able to be then, and he's seeing it now. But he's seeing that your ability to be jovial and like lighthearted, where he squished that before. Okay.
I had a playful soul, but showed it to his parents.
Okay. So he absolutely loves that. He loves that you're able to do that, even though, it was a hard beginning for you, that he was not helpful in you being allowed to just be you. He's asking for forgiveness. He's asking to be a part of your energy now. And that's why he brought in that silliness part, or that lightheartedness part, because that's also helping him on the other side right now. He's learning, and he sees how important it is that you support each other in you doing you. So like he's showing me, like if there's an artist in the family, you support them towards their artistic abilities. If there's a scientist, you help them towards their scientific ability. You know what I mean? But he didn't do any of that. He just squished it all. That was just easier for him. But now he realizes that mistake, of course. And
he was afraid to die, she said.
Probably because he knew, like, the way he thought of things and saw things, and then his sins, so to speak, anyways, he's asking for forgiveness, and he would like to be a part of you, part of the energy now that you share and who you are now, because it's so much what he needed when he was here, but he didn't allow himself to experience that, or anybody else around him when he was around.
So she is saying yes for the stuff you said previously.
Would he have grandchildren, Belinda? He's showing me children. He's saying you're doing such a wonderful, or you've done a wonderful job, or you're doing a wonderful job with no kids. Okay. No. Because I'm seeing, or maybe with the kids, you did a wonderful job in yourself, kind of figuring it out yourself. Because he's showing me these kids and he's saying, what a wonderful job. Oh, maybe his second.
Probably his second wife's children.
Okay. He's saying a wonderful job with these kids. Now, I'm asking him what he means by that. Is it you, like you did a good job on yourself? Or if it's your second wife's children? Oh, maybe it is the second wife's children. I don't. This message is a little convoluted, but he's shining a light on these kids, and it's like they've turned out good or something. Wonderful job. He keeps saying wonderful job. So again, I don't know if he feels, I almost feel like again, I'm going to go back to the first message that came in, and that a wonderful job on you, that you've done a wonderful job with yourself, without, with or without his influence, he's saying.
I would agree with that one.
Yeah. He brought it in stronger. Okay.
That would be the message for my mom, I think, but her message got deleted. Something's been weird. Somebody keeps deleting message or Google or something.
Weird. All right, guys. So
it does say that would be a message for the mother.
Okay. Okay. That could be it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's smiling with that. Okay. It got a little haze coming in. He's smiling with that. Yes. So he's asking again if he can be a part of your energy and a part of who you become now, and that he's continuing to learn a lot from you here, and he just loves who you are, and that you bring in a freedom that he never ever even realized could be possible. And with that, I'm going to leave you with that, Belinda. Blessings to you. And that's something you can work out with your dad on your own. If you would like to take some time and you can write him a letter, whatever you need to do. If you want to forgive him or not, that's up to you. And that's something that you can do with him on your own.
Okay. I keep, the whole time Debbie was talking, and Belinda, this isn't for you. This is in general. They really want me to say this. I keep having this vision, and it was ever since I saw John's question. So I don't know if it's in reference to John, but they keep saying I have to say this. I just keep seeing hands stretched that are trying to reach for things. So if this is you that is trying to reach for things, they immediately give me Debbie's saying of don't try to swim up the river. If things are going away, it's because they need to. Mm-hmm. And growth does not have to feel good, but they really want, for whatever if that suits you, or one of you guys that are sitting back there not saying anything, I just keep seeing that, like people trying to reach and grab and hold on to things that it's time to let that old stuff go. It's not suiting yourself in its growth. So just understand that. The deleted message only said that's more for my mom.
Okay. So
that was the message that was deleted. That's weird. We're asking. And it's been happening, weird stuff like that. It just gets deleted every once in a while. So not a big deal.
So gosh, happy Sunday, guys. I wanted to pull a card with your message there too.
Yeah, message for the group.
And I feel here, this is for surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. This is what I love about this group. I think we're really good about supporting one another. And you saw the Wayshores tickler up there. And that's where the support continues during the week. And that's on Facebook.
Yep. I love this because I picked out laughter for the group.
Yay.
Don't forget to have some laughs. Find the joy, find the happiness. Okay. It's really important. Find the joy, find the happiness in everything you're doing, even if it's not feeling right, if it's hurting, if your heartstrings are being yanked on. Remember to take some time and rethink that, reevaluate, put yourself in a good space and send love to whatever is not going right. Okay. So remember, next time it's Tuesday on my channel, and hopefully when things settle down and everything, maybe we'll hit that 1,000 soon.
So Karen's information is in the description, but this is the name of her channel. You can find us on Tuesday. And I really sense that this is a week that we really need to continue to communicate and support one another.
Yeah.
Because it keeps coming in. So if you're feeling extra alone this week or whatever, please get on Wayshores and connect with the group and reach out for support. because that's what we're there for.
Yep.
So I want to give a big shout out to Lucienne for keeping the list yet again so beautifully for us.
Yes, thank you.
Blessing and giving you a big hug, Lucienne, and for all the moderators for moderating and oh, hi, Georgie.
I know Georgie snuck in here.
Snuck in. So, okay, there's something else I felt like I wanted to say. I forget what it was, though. Anyways, thank you all for this loving, supportive community that we keep
growing and building and supporting each other.
Exactly. Which reminds me, again, support her channel, like and subscribe to her channel. She needs to be at 1,000 so that she can get monetized, guys. Yeah. And I know people hate the commercials and whatnot, but that's the only way, this is what we do for a living. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So we need to get to her to 1,000 so she can start at least getting the few pennies they throw at you for the commercials. So
also, for those of you that are fairly new in this one, if you haven't been on my channel, and we do it's called Tuesday Healing Nights, and so we do a lot of meditations. There was somebody that you were talking to, Debbie, that you were the mom issue. They're saying we did something, mom or dad issue. Moms and dads. We did a meditation a while back, and you can usually find those, and they'll say Tuesday meditation, mini healings, that kind of thing. And so anyways, there's one in there that they keep showing me that we created a circle, and it's me. I was leading it. And we created a circle where your parent or person could come in, but they couldn't come through that circle. They had to stay outside of the circle. Do you remember that one? And then that person can come up and they could say whatever they had to say.
Yep. I don't remember when it was, but I
don't remember when it was. It was one of the earlier ones. So those of you that need some help with that, check out those earlier meditations. And it wasn't JJ, it was me that was running it. But I keep getting that. That's a really good meditation for those of you that have that. So yeah, I think we all do good meditations.
Yeah, so I just recently put up a meditation that you can go on if you want. I was encouraged to do it by someone, and so I did. Put the intention of what you want. I mean, it does say like healing your relationship with money, but you can put in there whatever the healing or whatever intention you want for the journey of the meditation. Please try that out and let me know what you felt. I've gotten some good feedback about it, but I'd be curious to know. I know a couple of people went in and put their own intentions, and they felt like the journey was great. So that's, it was something that I had to push through some of my ego to do. So I appreciate the feedback and the love.
Yeah, I definitely want to read. I'm gonna listen to it tonight.
Thank you, Melanie.
So
I'd be interested to know what you, Karen, because you be honest with me.
Yeah.
My sister.
But it's light language, so I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so excited. Oh.
It was definitely again.
Oh, and as soon as I just want you guys to know,
thank you, Lisa.
As soon as I get to my new environment, I plan to go hit a beach and do some light language, because when I did the ones in Florida, people really like that. So I will be putting those up. So look for that here in the next couple of weeks. Okay.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear those. Thank you, Lucienne. Yeah, Mars, I was wondering about that too. When I listened through, I thought I can turn the music down a tad. Sometimes the music was louder than my voice.
She's so fancy.
Sometimes it was meant to be, but yeah.
She's so fancy. I just
Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, I will.
Woohoo! It took Lisa to another place.
You know, it's funny, you guys, and I'll share this with my loving group here, my loving big family here. Whenever I've done the 2 actual meditations that I've posted, I cried at the end, like literally, like full on crying. Like my soul just is so, I don't know what happens there. I'd be interested to know if anybody gets a hit on that, but I literally just start crying, releasing.
I do. Yeah.
Oh, you do too?
Yeah, I do too. That's why
you do yours. Okay.
When I'm like, I'm going to shut off the camera and I'm doing the light language, I'm here bawling my head off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's a good thing. It's like it feels it's a good release, and I feel like I'm in the right moment. Like I'm in. It's like everything aligned, and I'm so reactive to it. So that's what I was thinking, anyways. But very interesting. But I love you all, and we're giving you all hugs, and we will see you Tuesday night.
Yes.
And until then, please take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the Wayshowers on Facebook.
Yep. Bye, guys. Much love.